Yeah, and so I want to ask you about something. You mentioned earlier, Ken, you talked about the importance of doing well and doing good in business. And one of the things that seems to have emerged in this COVID era, and maybe in my opinion, it's worse in the U.S. than maybe anywhere else in the world. But right in front of our eyes, we have blatant lying and cheating, and stuff that just doesn't reflect any sort of standard of basic ethics or morality or even basic decency. And it's
I
played
agree.
out on a massive stage, at least, in my home country. Um, some people seem to be very concerned about it, and some people couldn't care less. They cheer it on.
Yeah.
So we're at an era, and I think to some extent, I from afar, I witnessed a little bit of that with Brexit. Right, there was a
Oh, sure.
polarization.
Yeah. Mm.
How does the world kind of come back together, and what implication do you think that this sort of polarization has on the workplace?
Wow. You've just hit a subject there that I intend to write a book about, which is lying. Yeah. The reason I want to write a book about it is because I've worked in projects for so long, all my life. Yeah. And of course, there's one thing you know about an IT, three things you know about an IT project. Yeah. The people who came up with the plan have got the budget wrong, they've got the timing wrong, and it also won't do what they said it would do. Yeah. So were those people lying has been one of the questions that I've made it my life mission to explore. And when I was 54, I did a master's degree at Oxford University in major projects, which to me was all about lying. Can we stop people lying? Are there methods? Can we explain why they lie? Are there defenses we can deploy to reduce the harm? So I've actually got a bookshelf here, which is all about lying, and the best book on lying is actually called Lying by Professor Cicella Bock, B-O-K. Is a Swedish professor who spent her career in America, and she forensically classifies every form of lie. Yeah. So the lying that we have going on in politics at the moment, and it happens in Brexit. Trump is an expert liar, of course. Um, is a form of lying which is the same kind of lying you get when you're selling a second-hand car, or when you're playing poker, or when you're negotiating. Diplomats are negotiating within the social context of the lie that's being told. Everybody knows there's lying going on. Yeah. So we all discount what is being said. Yeah. So the people who are lying sort of say, well, it's not really a lie because they know I don't mean it. Trump can contradict himself in the course of, from the beginning of a sentence before he gets to the full stop. He's contradicting himself. Is it a lie? When he denies the truth, is it a lie? Well, I think if you can decode it, then actually what you're watching there is a performance. Yeah. What is Trump really doing? What were Brexit people really doing? They were standing up for a group of people who were dissatisfied and felt neglected. And what he does, actually, this is my view on Trump. What Trump does is he annoys the people who the neglected people don't like. Yeah, and therefore they like Trump. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Yeah, we never rely on what he says. Is that a way to organize a society, a firm, a social group? No, it's absurd, and we have to rediscover the value of telling the truth and being reliable. Yeah.